Welcome back to Coffee with Mia. I hope you have your coffee or your favorite beverage ready. So let's get started. Today, I want to tell you something that honestly, I wish someone told me years ago. You don't need everyone's stamp of approval to change. Not from your family, not from your friends, and not from society. And not even from that version of yourself that you've been holding on for years. Somewhere along the way, we think that we have to stay exactly the same, exactly how we've always been. I'm the caretaker. I'm the quiet one. I'm the wife. I'm the employee. I'm too old. I'm too late. Or I'm just me. But you know what? Life doesn't work that way. We're supposed to evolve. Think about it. The woman you were 20 years ago is not exactly the woman you are today. You've lived. You've loved. You've lost. You survived things you never imagined. You've learned lessons no book could ever teach you. Now tell me, why wouldn't you be different? For years, I waited. I waited until the timing was perfect. I waited until I felt more confident, until I thought people would understand. And do you know what happened? Absolutely nothing. Because perfect timing doesn't exist. And at some point, I had to stop asking myself, what will everyone think? And start asking myself, what do I think? Then that's when everything began to change. My podcast, my confidence, the dreams I kept putting on a shelf, even Women in Progress. Because Women in Progress isn't about becoming someone else. It's about allowing yourself to become who you've been all along. And can I tell you something? Growth is uncomfortable. Sometimes the people around you won't understand your changes. Some people may even prefer the old version of you because she was easier to predict. But that doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It means you're growing. And one of the hardest lessons that I've learned is that not everyone is supposed to go with you into your next chapter. And that's okay because you don't have to explain every decision. You don't have to justify every dream. And you don't have to defend your happiness. You simply have to keep walking and keep moving forward. If you're listening today and maybe you've been telling yourself, I want to start something. Or maybe you're saying you want to change careers or you want healthier relationships. Or maybe you want peace. Or the biggest one, maybe you want to change things for yourself. You want to finally choose yourself. This is your reminder. You have the okay. The light is green. You have that stamp of approval. You've always had it. And maybe the only person still waiting to hear if it's okay might be you. So today, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. If I stopped waiting for the light to turn green, or if I stopped waiting for that stamp of approval, what would I do next? Maybe it's the first conversation you can have to sort out what you want to do. Maybe it's the first application for that new job you've been thinking about. Or maybe it's the first podcast you've been thinking about doing. Or maybe it's just simply believing that your best chapter hasn't happened yet. Because I honestly believe something. Women aren't finished at 40 or 50 or 60. Sometimes that's exactly when life begins to make sense. Sometimes that's when we stop living for everyone else. Sometimes that's when we finally become ourselves. And if that's where you are today, welcome. You're in exactly the right place. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're not starting over. You're starting from experience. And that's a very powerful place to begin. Until next time, remember, life is not a dress rehearsal. So what are you waiting for? I'm Mia Pompey, and this has been Coffee with Mia. And as always, I thank you for spending your time with me. And remember, you can text me with suggestions, comments, or questions. 347-917-3833.